It is so important to make time for self. When I got home from work last night, I observed that some of my plants and flowers were a little wilted because we are experiencing a heat wave here in New York. I didn't want to water it last night, so I told myself that I would just wake up this morning and water it before it got like super hot, which I did. After that, I went for a nice long walk, like 4.5 miles or something like that. And later on, I was speaking to a sister friend, and she was talking about getting into a routine, working out, and the fact that we tend to make excuses. Because I guess excuses get us out of doing something. And, so I told her, I said, I mentioned to her that before I went for my walk this morning, I chose to tend to my garden. And then my spirit said, it's almost as if like that's what I needed to share with her. Basically, we need to make time to tend to our garden, and that garden is us, is yourself, right? Because we are so quick to water everyone else's dreams and nurture everyone else's needs, tend to everyone else's growth, that we choose to neglect ourselves. Like we're always placing ourselves and our needs and our health on the back burner. So I have a question for you. When is the last time that you sat with yourself? Like really sat with yourself and did nothing? I do it all the time because I go for my walks, and if I have enough time, I stop, and depending on which park I go to, I stop and I just spend time in nature, whether having a quiet moment with the turtles or the geese or talking with them. Don't judge me. But that's my time. And one time I observed, I remember I was there for so long. Like if it weren't for the fact that I had to get back home on my work days to work, I would probably just stay longer. Like sometimes I'm there for hours. And I appreciate it because not everyone is able to do that. But, why isn't this opening? For me, it's, fun isn't the right word, but I like it. I really enjoy it. I enjoy just being free. And I remember one time when I was leaving the park, I thought to myself about how there were times when I wouldn't have time like that because I was always in a rush to go do something. I had to get home to go work on something for someone or whatever have you. And I'm so happy that I'm in a space now where I'm able to basically stop, breathe, and just enjoy the moment. I told my friend that, it's important, and it's not something that you can do overnight. It does require practice. Meaning being intentional about putting yourself first. Right? Basically, if you say, because I said to her, she said she's going to basically try to walk in the mornings, especially now that her children are out of school. And I said, okay, what time? And she said 7. The reason why I asked her what time is because I find that when I assign a date or a time, it kind of makes it more real. When you put it on a calendar or write it in a diary or something, it makes it, in my opinion, it's kind of like making a commitment with yourself or someone to do that thing, right? So make time to have time with yourself. Your inner world needs tending also. Your thoughts, your peace, your joy, there's seeds that need your attention. You got to water them. You cannot. It's not possible to pour from an empty cup. And you cannot bloom if you never give yourself the care that you freely give to others. Give it to yourself first. Today and every day actually, be your own gardener. Water your soul. I'm about to say soil, but your soil is your soul and your soul is your soil. Water your soul. Tend to your heart. Because guess what? you deserve to flourish also.